The Ministry of Foreign Affairs is a busy ministry. At the moment, it is engaged in the important pastime of trading accusations with the Ministry of Immigration. The Ministry of Immigration is also very busy at Nyayo House, coming up with accusations against the Ministry of Foreign Affairs.
We can register up to...
Indeed, so busy are the two ministries that they cannot spare time to meet and iron out pending issues among them. And so, they have resorted to this.
The Foreign Affairs has decided that they will not need immigration officers in most of our missions abroad.
We have been wondering why the Ministry of Foreign Affairs should be an exception. Or is it because the Ministry of Immigration has in the past used postings overseas to dispense patronage, as the case for Namibia?
This kind of standoff is, however, a dangerous thing. Take this into account. Yesterday at the Namanga border, 83 illegal immigrants of Ethiopian origin were arrested. The latest illustration of bungled up immigration and security processes in the country. Last week, 5 terror suspects were arrested in Mombasa, having managed to access the country via Mombasa. Early this month, Hussein Hashi Farah, yet another terror suspect, escaped from police custody in Busia after having managed to enter the country, apparently something he had been doing for quite a while, getting in and out of the country at will. On the 15th of January this year, riots broke out in Nairobi over the detention of a man on a global terror watch list, Sheikh Abdullah Al-Faisal. Al-Faisal had gained entry into the country through the Lunga Lunga border point using a tourist visa. But before all this, there was Fazul Abdullah Mohammed, a terror suspect with a $5 million bounty on his head, who managed to enter the country and leave at will in August 2008. As the two ministries engage in petty and unnecessary squabbles and even try to draw in the Internal Security Ministry, the country's security or lack of it continues to be a big problem. Take the Busia incident.
The terrorist who was arrested at Busia actually had our visa from Dubai, where we don't have an immigration officer.
He was not issued a visa by our mission in the United Arab Emirates, as alleged by the Honorable Minister.
The increasing number of embarrassing incidents at the border where terror suspects simply just walk in are partly attributed to lack of immigration officials, especially in missions abroad. But then, according to foreign affairs officials from the ministry, do not issue visas. Indeed, the ministry admits that it has not been renewing tenure for immigration attachés whose terms have expired, but blames immigration and internal security.
That on some cases, people were being sent to go and work in our embassies abroad who are not adding value.
This behavior at Foreign Affairs is hurting our national interest in terms of security. It's unacceptable.
As the arguments continue, it is likely that you, the taxpayer, will continue getting exposed to all manner of threats in the form of illegal aliens who could be anyone, perhaps pending resolution of this conflict, or perhaps not. It could just be typical of government style nowadays.